again, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. My wife is operating the camera as usual these days. We're out here on Highway 67, cruising with the old Mav, Project Spirit. Today's going to be another episode of In Your Face. I've got a bunch of videos I've got to get loaded soon. I've got some more for surviving romance. Just good stuff like that. Including a few more things showing people how to work on cars like this and possibly even their own car at home. We're preparing. This is going to be talking about dealing with the Bonne Terre Police Department again. Recently, I've come into information that basically says I'm not the only one that they try to abuse power with, try to basically extort money from. Pretty soon we're going to get, I've got a gentleman I've got to contact. Basically, an officer in town was trying to hook up with this kid's mom. She basically shot him down, saying he was a jerk, more or less. And now he more or less has been harassing the kid, trying to give him a ticket every time you turn around, causing a lot of problems for this family. So obviously I'm not the only one. And while him and I were talking, we were actually in line at a grocery store, and he gave me his phone number and things like that. And obviously I'm going to have to try to do my best to protect this kid as much as possible, because the moment the story, his story hits my channel, and we're both marked men. I thought it was kind of fitting because, to video this, because, us leaving Bonne Terre and going to Farmington, because, Farmington, I actually know most of the police officers there because of my work with Alcoholics Anonymous. And last court date, they had the arraignment, for my misdemeanor charge of a derelict vehicle. And obviously, you see Project Spirit on the highway, so much for their derelict vehicle. We're not going super fast. We're driving about 60 miles an hour, which that's pretty much the speed limit. Yeah, 60 miles an hour. You can see the sign, and we're pretty well doing that. Actually, just a smidge under. And, here we are. They said this was a derelict car. This is obviously not derelict. We just had the car home for a few days. Like I said, in the first video, I even had the audacity to ask the officers, well, if it's a problem, would you like me to move it? I'm still cooperative, but, as soon as I asked him for his badge number so I could file a complaint, what'd he do? He gave me a ticket. This is obviously not a derelict vehicle. We just proved that. It was in need of repair. It needed plates, needed all the stuff done for it, but we did that, Now they'll try to say, because there wasn't plates on it, that it was a derelict vehicle. There's extenuating circumstances. We got the car home on a Friday night, and it was, Monday morning. I was actually getting ready to get out there and do a few things to it while I was waiting for somebody to come pick me up so I could go get the title taken care of. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous that someone would go that far, that a police officer would basically abuse power, and I'm pretty sure there's an excellent chance that the same police officer that gave me that ticket that I'm having to fight is the same one that's abusing that kid. I'm pretty sure of it. Obviously, we haven't gotten that far. We're working on that and seeing it could go run deeper than that. However, there is something very funny about this story. Since the first In Your Face about Bonne Terre has hit my channel, when you go into town, there's this sign that, welcome to Bonne Terre, and it's got all these advertisements and stuff, and it's done by the Chamber of Commerce. And And I wish I'd have got a picture of it or got a video of it or something so I could add it to this. But it actually said on there that we support our local police department, or we support our local PD. And I'm sitting there thinking, you support the Gestapo? You support the secret, you support the Nazis, communism and fascism. That's what I think of the Bonne Terre Police Department. The wife and I have already decided, first chance we get, we're leaving Bonne Terre. And I will tell all of you, if you live in Bonne Terre, and I'm pretty sure you all know this is happening, we don't have to live there. We don't have to do anything there. Maybe we should consider leaving too. All of you should consider leaving with us. A mass exodus, if you will. If enough of us leave, they'll do what it takes. File enough complaints and petitions, a lot of this will stop. We live in the United States. We have constitutional rights that protect us. We have the right to vote. We have the right to do a lot of things, but most people don't because they're afraid. As that young man and I were talking, one person actually said, you can try as you will, but you can't win against these people. And I said, I will. I will beat these people at their own game. I will do it legally. I will use my right, the freedom of speech, to get the information out. We do not have to tolerate this, folks. If you live in Bonne Terre and you're sick and tired of this crap as much as I am, because we've only been there for the last couple of years, for like a year now. And I'm already tired of it. As a matter of fact, to tell you, every time you turn around, they're setting up speed traps. They're basically trying to get me into a situation where they can give me all these tickets and probably get my license taken away. They're looking, they're basically harassing me. One of the things that I plan to do is actually get a order of protection against that one police officer, who basically started this whole mess. By the way, he actually also was harassing us over Project Beauty. She had a cracked windshield because of that nasty hailstorm we had earlier last year, and basically pulled us up and said, well, you had plenty of time to get this fixed. I'm like, dude, I work a minimum wage job. When did I have the time? When did I have the money? If you think if you think it should have been fixed, why didn't you pay for it? I was doing the best I could with what I had, but basically, it's one of those things. It really boiled down to the city's trying to extort money from people over any violation they can find, and that's not right. Because I'm pretty sure the town makes enough money off of the fact that it's got the mines there, the lead mines, which has had, it's got a feature on the History Channel. They've got the Space Museum there. This town is not without its tourist attractions. So I'm pretty sure they make a good deal of money off of it. Bonne Terre is named, it's French for good earth. Obviously, this town has been around for many years, long before Missouri was incorporated into the Union, if you will. So, I'm pretty sure they make enough money. It just boils down to somebody's trying to extort money. Why are they doing this? Why are they picking on normal, everyday people? Or even, for that matter, myself, who's a public servant with Alcoholics Anonymous? I'll tell you why. To always follow the money. There's going to be more in your faces where we continue to chase down the Bonne Terre Police Department and possibly any other dirty politician in Bonne Terre. Obviously, we're going to have to do it at a distance, but this will not stop. I will continue to come after them because, number one, you don't mess with a hot rodder's old car, for one. And number two, you don't try to extort money from everyday people, okay? Especially in a town that it shouldn't be happening in the first place. That brings us to the end of another episode of In Your Face. Like if you would, subscribe if you would. Honey, you got anything good to say on this one?
Nope.
All right. With all that being said, if nobody's told you that they love you, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24th. Thank you.